sent it to John Gowdy.
Okay.
Shout out to John Gowdy. You're awesome. But I sent it to John because I couldn't figure it out. We had 2 microphones sitting right here.
Oh.
I mean, we had 2 boxes, the 30-inch box. They're sitting here. You couldn't barely see them in the video.
Oh yeah.
And the mics are here, and it has to be closer with these mics. So yeah. I sent it to him. I thought I had it turned up all the way. I had it turned up as far as I could. I thought I could. And I sent it to John. John redid it, sent it back to me, and I was like, ooh, quite a bit louder. So
oh, good. Okay.
Anybody out there looking to rewatch Josh and Wendy's video, we reposted that and this morning. So I deleted everything on there. You might have got another thing saying it was out if you subscribed. So listen to that one if you want to actually listen and hear it this time.
Yeah, I had my TV cranked like super loud.
Dude, I turned up my car because I listened to them over again too. I turned up my car all the way, and I could barely hear it. And then my wife and I were getting ready for I can't remember what it was, Saturday or something, trying to listen to it. Couldn't hear it in any extra noise.
Yeah.
Done. So sorry. We tried. Yeah, it's a learning curve we've never done more than me and somebody else, and then last week's was just like let's just do this.
Yeah.
And Punky's like, hey, why don't we get Josh and Wendy? I was like, okay, cool, sounds good. And then it's like, we'll make it work. And then afterwards, I'm like, nah, we made it work, but now I got to figure out how to record multiple people in here, because I know moving forward, when we start to get into members out of the coaches, we're going to have me and Punky in here with the member, and maybe somebody else depending on the people. So we'll have to figure out how to record with 3 to 4 people in here and have it actually sound good.
Yeah.
Because these only connect to the phone, just the 2 of them. So we'll figure things out.
Yeah, it'll all come together.
It'll come together. So here we are. I like to ramble before. I just turn on the camera and we'll go and people can hear what's going on. But we're here with Annika. I think most of you know her. Annika's been with us for quite some time now. She came to me originally for Olympic lifting, right? So Annika, let's just hear a little bit about how you found Last Rep. How's that?
Google. Yeah, because I had moved here, and a couple years before moving here, my focus had been Olympic lifting primarily. At the time, I was just training at PAC, which was not the best place to train for Olympic lifting. I think a lot of people were upset that I was dropping the bar a lot. And I really wanted somewhere else to train. And usually CrossFit gyms are kind of the best place to go, and I looked this one up when we originally came for our trial visit in October before Jake started at NGM. And I actually did a workout with Austin and Joey and Barb, and that was really fun.
That's cool.
Yeah. And then I came in and I was like, hey, do you guys do open gym? And you were like, maybe we can work something out. And I'm always forever grateful that you let me work out here, because like otherwise I don't know what I would have done. I don't know.
It would have been a little bit different for you, huh?
Yeah, it would have definitely been more challenging. Some other like gyms I had contacted as well, because I did just sort of like a mass contact, and they wanted a lot of money and to pay personal training rates to use the gym time outside of class time, and that would have been really expensive. So
it's funny, I never even thought about it like that.
Yeah,
my brain doesn't work that way. I mean, I think I don't know how I think I met you in person, and we talked face to face about that too. And for me, that was it. And that's how I am with most people. Like once I meet you and I talk to you, and I'm like, well, if I feel like I can trust you, then we'll figure something out. Because that's what I want people. The more people here, the better it is. And shoot, I think that it was definitely a good thing, right?
Yeah, I'm so happy with like the community and like the friends here, and getting to know you guys has been like such an important part of my Elko experience. Like since I've worked consulting and not in an office, I didn't really like have anywhere else to make friends. And I just feel like the friendships I've made here are for, a lifetime. It's been really great. It's a really awesome community.
That's awesome. I appreciate that. Yeah, we absolutely love Annika, and so much so, even with just her Olympic lifting, I asked her to be a coach what was that, like year and a half ago? Just over a year ago, something like that, right?
Like
we talked about it.
Maybe spring of 2024.
Or maybe you came to me. I don't know. I can't remember how it all happened. My brain, I'm old, so my brain doesn't quite remember things the way they might have happened. But we talked about you becoming a coach, and you're like, okay, and you did it.
Yeah.
And you've been coaching for me ever since. We had an intern program that you were the first one in our official intern program.
Yeah.
How did that go?
I think that was really helpful. The CrossFit level 1 is good, but if I'm being honest, a lot of it was knowledge I think I already had. And for me, the hardest part of coaching was communicating effectively with other people and kind of understanding what people are looking for, from their coach in the class. So the internship and getting to shadow you and having someone else there was very, very helpful. And I think that was a lot more valuable than taking the L1 for myself personally.
Yeah, and I would totally agree. My level 1 was really good. When I did my level 1, I was with the old owner. It was way different. That was actually very beneficial to me. My L1, I learned so much, but I would agree, I knew most of it. When I took the test, I didn't even feel nervous about it. Like when it's asking how many grams, I don't know if it was like this. It was like how many grams of carbs for an apple, and I'm like, that's easy. And I'm like, weird. Like I know this stuff. How do I know this? Like I knew this just from naturally participating in all the CrossFit things that we do.
Yeah, and I think I heard someone on social media talking about that not too long ago, just how because there's so much more exposure to information nowadays through YouTube and Instagram and Facebook, people have a higher level of base knowledge. Whereas I think when the L1 was first a thing, it was so new, and CrossFit was kind of the first ones to be kind of exposing people in mass to powerlifting, weightlifting, gymnastics. So a lot of it was really new. When L1 first came out. But now, especially if you've been doing CrossFit for a while, you probably already have a decent understanding. Yeah.
Give me 1 second, because I just noticed something before we accidentally get kicked off. Airplane mode. Sorry. Yeah, I was like, I always remember to do that. And the one with Josh and Winnie's, I forgot to.
Oh, no.
And I was like, looking at the clock, I'm like, oh my gosh. It's very not normal for people not to call or text me for 38 minutes.
Yeah.
We did their podcast for, but I think you're spot on. There's so many things out there nowadays, and people are doing research on their own. And I did do that too, even when I think when I did my L1 was like almost 9 years ago now. But I'd watched like every single semifinals, every single CrossFit games that had been out, every single thing that Rich Froning was a part of.
Yeah.
Everything that the main people, like I watched it. So I just tried to soak it up. Coach Mike Bergener's warm-ups, I watched those constantly. Not that I learned a lot from them, because evidently was doing things wrong. We know that now. But yeah, so many people, they go on and they try to learn a lot more nowadays. So that being said, Olympic lifting is your jam.
Yeah.
Talk to me about how this became your jam.
Okay. I had always really liked it when it came up in CrossFit workouts, but I always had a hard time making progress. And then during COVID in Canada, all of the gyms shut down. So there was nowhere to strength train. So all I did for a year and a half was running, and then workouts I could do in my room, dumbbells, jump rope, burpees, that kind of stuff. So when the gyms finally reopened, I was really excited to get started on building some strength and skills again. And I kind of was like, okay, well, I'm going to do an Olympic lifting program, and with the goal of being able to do benchmark workouts at an RX weight. I really wanted to be able to do Isabel at RX, and then I just never stopped.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
It's funny that it's CrossFit that brought you to Olympic lifting then, huh?
Yeah.
That's insane. I actually wasn't thinking that's how it worked.
Yeah.
I thought it was the other way around.
No, like I had a friend in university, and she was really big into CrossFit, and she made the transition in grad school to Olympic lifting, and I went to one of her competitions, probably like 2017, 2018. So I had an idea that that was a thing, but it seemed really challenging to get into. It was hard. It would be hard to find a gym that really focused on that only.
Yeah.
So CrossFit was kind of like the best way to try it out.
Yeah.
And I, again, like the community aspect of CrossFit and just getting more fit. And then I was also doing a lot of rotational work. So I'd be gone for 2 weeks, back for 2 weeks. And CrossFit workouts were usually really easy to modify to whatever equipment I had available. So I really liked having the ability to have a good workout wherever I was.
That's cool. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, and that's exactly what CrossFit does. You can CrossFit all different time domains, different structures, different. You can use a backpack. You can use whatever you want to make that work. That's really cool. I didn't realize that's how it was. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So now you have been lifting for how many years? Olympic lifting.
I think this will be my 5th year, into my 5th year.
And how much progress have you made in the last year?
A lot. Actually, I really like to think about it, and it's important to think about where you started to where you are, because we can always get bogged down in our own head. Like, I can't believe I didn't PR after that 4-week cycle or whatever, but you think about like how far you've come, in even 6 months. So I started working actually with our coach, I think in May of last year. And since then, I've put 5 kilos on my squat snatch, and hang on, I have to think about this math. It'll be like, I think 10 kilos on my clean and jerk.
Okay, we're in America, so how much weight is that for all these people? 2.2 pounds per
my best
kilo.
Clean and jerk when I was before starting with this coach was 173, and it's now 187.
So awesome.
And then my best snatch just before starting to work with Andrew was 150, and now it's 160.
That's awesome. And I don't think people grasp the 10 pounds. Like
it's a lot.
It's a lot of extra weight. And I don't know.
Well, because I know like you and Punky are always like, oh, it's only 5 pounds. It's only 10 pounds.
It's a mindset for us.
Which is good. But I do think you notice 5 pounds a lot on a snatch compared to a back squat or
absolutely.
a deadlift.
100%. Yeah, we can go up by 20 pounds on a back squat. Like, it's no big deal. 20 pounds. It's not big.
Yeah. Well, you made me PR my back squat by 20 pounds one day.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Yeah, I mean, so it's not that big of a deal. Like those things aren't hard, but the snatch and clean and jerk, those 2 movements, 3 movements technically, but those 3 are hard to get just a little extra poundage. And I think the work you've done with, we're going to say Andrew Stiegelman from Stiegelman Performance. Yeah. He's our coach for Olympic lifting. So a little shout out to Andrew. He's helped both of us.
Thanks.
Yeah, thanks guys. And it's been great. I've been doing CrossFit for a really long time. Like, I was trying to think about this morning. I think it's like 13 or 14 years now. And so I've been doing snatches and clean and jerks. I've actually taught myself. I think I told you this. Like, I taught myself how to do most everything because I didn't really have a coach to push me. It's really hard being the owner of the gym. Most people don't want to like correct you. You will correct me. You will say something, but because you do Olympic lifting, you do it. Yeah. Other people don't normally say a whole lot to me about it. Punky will every once in a while. I'll be like, hey, I think you're, this and that, but it's not very often that I get corrected. And it was cool. Like when you said, hey, you should try this. And I'm like, it's too expensive. And then it just kept eating at me.
Yeah.
Like,
that's what pushed me to do it. Like, because for a long time I put off, like I did kind of same as you, like the first 2.5 years without a coach. And there comes like that point where you're like really struggling to make progress and you get really frustrated, but you think it's not worth the investment. Like, I guess you're competing in CrossFit, so I could see it being more worthwhile for you. I wasn't competing in anything, but eventually I think making that investment in yourself and, how much farther you can go for your own peace of mind. And also, if it's something you want to do for the rest of your life, presumably.
Yeah.
It is a really technical sport. So having someone get you started on the right foot, correcting major issues can just be something that you carry through, like for the rest of your CrossFit or lifting career.
Yeah, and I think that you I don't know what it was, but you hit something in me. We sat there, we talked. I'm like, that's way too expensive. And I think it was like a day later. I was like, I signed up. And you're like,
Yeah.
what the frick?
Yeah, I know, because you were so like.
I was like, I'm totally against this. And then you're like, you just need to talk to Andrew or send a demo video. It was like a Wednesday, so it was a Thursday.
It was a technique Thursday. And I was like, why don't you, because I think I was like correcting your lifts.
Yeah.
And at a certain point, I was like, well, why don't you get someone else's opinion? You can, like, he did a technique Thursday, and I was like, why don't you send in your lifts, see what he says?
Yeah. And he's like, you want to do more? And I was like, no, it's too expensive. And then we talked about it, and then I was like, okay. And then I had to really think about it as the business owner, as the owner of the gym, and go, well, if I can learn technique better, will that help me coach other people better? Like, you got to get out of your own head sometimes. And that's what happened. That's when it said, and it's like, oh, this isn't just for me. It is for me, but this is for the gym. And I couldn't tell you how many people that we've helped since I've been with Andrew. I know you've already been doing that since being with Andrew. And then for me, especially, because once I found things that worked out and changed my lift, I was like, oh gosh, I held that. I mean, I made Joey do it. I made Austin do it. Becca do it. Like, so many people are like, you're going to do this. And they're like, what? And I'm like, that's what my coach made me do. You're going to do it. And man, just people getting underneath the bar faster, more speed, more aggressive. I'm like, it already paid for itself. Like, the 3 people that I know I've helped Marks, but the 3 people helped. That was an investment worth spending, for sure.
And I mean, it's kind of similar to when CrossFit gym memberships are expensive compared to regular gyms, but you look at it like an investment in yourself. You're more likely to keep coming back because you have the community, you have people making sure you're doing things right. It's just better instruction. You're not just like wandering around Good Life endlessly, like do some bicep curls. Yeah.
We're not hammering any bicep. We did bicep curls last week, but
which is fine.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's hard. You have people to hold you accountable. You have a community for support, and a lot of people look at the price tag and say, "Oh, that's expensive." But look at it as an investment in yourself, and for the rest of your life, right?
Yeah, I think that's the key, is that investment in yourself. Honestly, like, we help so many people out on the other side of that door to become a better whatever. Yeah. And it's normally not athlete, honestly.
Yeah.
There's a lot of mental, like you were saying, like, you're like, it's just 5 pounds or whatever. And we do think that on purpose, because for us, it is just 5 pounds. Like, mentally telling yourself it's only 5 pounds is huge. If you can get your mindset around that, even though we all know 2.5 pounds is a lot on a PR, it changes everything. You get out here and you do a deadlift, you've never done a heavy deadlift before, and then you're like, oh, I can lift this bag of dog food in my car, no problem. Right? I can carry bales of hay when we do farmer's carry. Like, I mean, there's just so many different, those are all generic examples, but
anything, right? Even garbage day, I feel like, I don't know, I'm pretty sure my mom's tweaked her back. Yeah. Because, I don't know, just makes you more robust.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And that's physically. And then mentally, gosh, the mental change that comes from here. I've seen that from so many different people. It's like, I didn't think I could do that. It's like, that's the thing. That's why you're here. It's because you can do it. But so many people are in their own heads. Yeah. And I mean, that's why we're going to do a mental mindset course here in March 28th. We start a mindset course for members. We're going to be doing it for 4 weeks. So that'll be huge. Yeah. I mean, I know the last time I did it, people were like, this was crazy. Like, we didn't think it was going to be like this. It's like, it's exactly like when you go walk up to a bar, and I've told you this before, you're like, gosh, it's heavy. I'm like, all right, turn around, walk away. Done. Like, just turn around. The minute you say it's heavy, it's heavy. Can't think like that.
Yeah. I think too, I'm sure other people maybe feel the same way, but I feel like there's kind of 2 voices. There's this underlying one, and it's always kind of like, that's heavy, you're not going to make it, blah, blah, blah. And some days I can shut that voice out with a lot of mindset tactics, I don't know, like visualization, mantras, psyching myself up. And some days it just cannot be silenced. And those are the most frustrating days. It is what it is.
Yeah, but I think I just went through, I'm doing my second mindset course with Affiliate U, and so it's Mindset 2.0, and it's called the imposter syndrome.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. It's the thing that says you can't do that. You're not strong enough. This is too heavy. You're not like, we all do it. Like this imposter. Like, we're never going to be good enough. We're never going to be strong enough. And it's like that little thing sitting on your shoulder that is telling you like, you're not good enough. And you're like, okay, I'm not. And you're like, no, you are freaking good enough. Knock it off. Get the hell out of here. Like, go away. We don't need you on here, right?
Yeah. And a lot of it's habit and consistently telling yourself, you know, positive affirmations or journaling or, you know, coming up with whatever works for you and just really being consistent about implementing it.
What does Andrew say? What is the first thing we're supposed to do that I never do?
Set an intention.
Yeah. So setting intent on what you're coming into the gym for or what you're going to do. And, you know, and I'm horrible at it. I do it after because I just come in, I'm like, I'm going to lift. I'm going to lift.
Yeah.
And then I get done. I'm like, well, what was I focusing on? Oh, I know what I'm focusing on, but I don't think about it before. It's like when I get ready to start lifting, okay, vertical drive. That's what I'm going to focus on. Oh, keeping my feet flat a little bit longer, staying connected to the bar a little bit more, like all those specific, like in the Olympic lifting world, right? That's what I'm thinking of it. But people can come in with an intent, like I'm just here. That's an intent. I'm here. It took so much for me to get here. That's okay.
As you know, just being here is already like such a big step. I mean, if you think about, I think we were having a conversation at 5 a.m. before everyone was leaving about how so many people aren't even physically active, and the fact that you're just here and you're taking that step for yourself, walking in the door itself is step one, right? Yeah. So just being here and moving is already so good for you.
Huge commitment just to get in here. Right?
Yeah.
So we're going to shift gears just a little bit. You're moving.
Yeah.
You suck. Did you watch Josh and Woody's podcast? I guess you tried. The volume was almost there. But boo-hoo on you and Jake. Doesn't make me happy. But that's okay. Tell us what's happening in your world of moving.
Yeah, we're moving back home to Thunder Bay, Ontario. I don't know, just to be closer to friends and family again. It's been hard to be away from family, and it's been challenging for them to come to visit just because it's more expensive. Yeah. They're in the middle of the country as well, and there's not many direct flights over, you know, to this area anymore. We just miss them, and we want to be closer to home. And
that's cool. We'll definitely miss you. It's mid-March, you said? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Mid-March.
That's the plan.
It's crazy.
I know. I'm gonna miss everyone here so much. It always feels like as soon as I make a really good group of friends is when we decide to move. The same thing happened in Thunder Bay. It's a really small town. People don't like to leave, so everyone has like friends from kindergarten, and they're very like tight-knit groups. And I had a really hard time making friends when I was there as well, just being in and out of town a lot because of work. And then I joined the strength gym I was at before moving here, and I finally made some really good friends. And then
well, I guess the good thing is hopefully they're still there when you go back. Right?
They are.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's really cool. Well, maybe you can continue your coaching journey there too.
Yeah. Well, Jake's aunt actually owns it used to be a CrossFit gym, and now it's just strength and conditioning. So it would be really cool if I could get in there and, you know, keep coaching a little bit.
That's really cool. What's the name of the gym? Do you know?
Synergy Fitness.
Synergy Fitness. That's awesome. So we'll look for Annika's new posts from Synergy Fitness in the next couple months, hopefully. That'll be awesome.
Yeah.
I think. Any final thoughts that you have?
Nothing particularly, just that I really appreciate all of the people I've gotten to meet and become friends with here, and I'll cherish our friendship forever.
Thank you. Yeah, we will too. We absolutely love you. We love what you've helped us accomplish and all the coaching you've done, the inspiration that you've been. I mean, moving the barbell to perfection at times, right? Like I think that's what I have in the show notes is the perfection that you have moving the bar. And it's great to watch, and everybody admires you and your lifting, and
Thanks. Well, I admire all of you gymnasts out there because I cannot get myself up and over a bar to save my life.
We're all good at something, right? Yeah, we're all different, but yeah, we absolutely love you, and we hope that you have a wonderful life in Thunder Bay, and we will miss you.
I'm gonna miss you guys so much too, but I think we might end up doing a road trip back here if we can't fit all of our stuff in our trailers. So.
Oh, sweet. Yeah. Well, we'll love to have you back when you come back. All right, we'll talk to you soon. Yeah. See you guys.